Hi, this is Kimberly from My Craft Spot. Today I thought it would be fun to do something with the Gypsy. And I know that the border punches are really popular, and I enjoy those too, but they're kind of pricey, and so on the really simple ones, I thought it would be good to just use the Gypsy and make my own. So here's the one that we're going to do today. It's really super simple. So what you do is you open a new document. You pick your size. I'm going to pick 12 by 12 today. And then you go and pick a cartridge. And I'm thinking the home decor has, I think it's home decor. Maybe it's home accents. Oops, it's home accents. Okay, the home decor has one too, but it's a little more roughly. Now, one of the features that I like on this Gypsy, if you push the zoom button, hold it, and click on that, it shows you really big a close-up view of the cut you're looking at. And so I think this would make a really nice border. So I'm going to go ahead and load a couple of those on my mat by just pushing it a few times. Okay, so here they are. I'm going to move it over, and they're probably a little too big, so we'll come over here and size those smaller. Now, I found that it's a pretty good size if we'll zoom in. And if it takes up about 1.5 of these loops per inch would be really good. So here they are. Now we're going to go ahead and we want them to be welded together. So here's our first one. Let's click on the second one until it turns pink. And then we're going to just move it just a little bit so that they're touching. And we'll come over here, grab the next one by clicking on it until it's pink. There we go. And move it over a little bit. And the next one. Move it over just a little bit too. Okay, so now they're all joined. So let's go over to the advanced window and weld those together. Let's select them and then weld them together. So when they're deselected, they're red, and that's how you can tell that they are welded. Okay, now if you push the zoom button again, out you go, so it's normal size for the screen. Okay, the next thing that we need, if you'll look at my little sample, is it helps to have something to weld it to. So any rectangle or square, I'm going to go grab one out of George. So make sure that nothing's selected. Come back over here and find your George in basic shapes. Hit the shift so we can get the shapes. I like to just work with a plain old square. So here it goes. Well, I guess maybe it doesn't want to move. Okay. So let's go back to our basic menu. Now, I think I'd like this maybe for a card. So we are going to turn off the, I don't know what that's called, where it locks the width and the height so that they stay proportional. I can't remember what it's called, sorry. Okay, so we're going to do the height at 1 inch, that's probably good. But we're going to do the width and come down and click on the keypad so we can enter 5.5. So this is going to be just the right size for a card. Okay, so we'll pull this over here. Let's zoom in so we can see it a little better. Okay, now we're going to select this and move it. Now it looks like it needs to be just a little bit bigger. Whoops, maybe not that one. Now you know if you zoom really tight, the tighter you zoom, the smaller the sizing increments are. So bring this down here. You can see that. And make sure it's overlapping the box just a little bit, the rectangle. And put that over here. And you notice the little symbol is off, so it won't be proportional. Now you can use these little arrows to do a little bit at a time. So we'll just Let's zoom back out. Okay. So that we can zoom in just a little bit. Alright, let's move it over. Let's see. Oh, almost. Nope. Okay, I guess we'll have to do the width again. Okay, so we can adjust it just tiny bit. Alright, and now move it back down a little bit. Now let's group these together. So we're going to go back to the basic menu and push the group button. Highlight that one and highlight this one so they're all blue. Turn off the grouping button and those are all now in a group. Okay, now we also want to go to our advanced menu and go ahead and select that group and weld all of it. Okay, now unselect it, go back to your basics menu, and let's move it up here so that when we cut it we don't waste a lot of paper. Alright, so let's zoom in and make sure that everything looks good. Okay, it's all welded together. It looks good. Alright, so there we have it. And then we can use that on a card and it'll be really great. So that is how you very easily make your very own border punch. And you can resize it, you can make it bigger, smaller. A lot of advantages to making your own. Thanks for watching.